So ever wondered how to build a stunning website on Wix without relying on AI so you have more control. So you've got like a vision, you can picture this. You have a vision for your site, you want to take full control of your every design element. In this video, I'll guide you through the hands-on process of creating a website from scratch using Wix Editor, giving you the freedom to create, to craft, to create a craft, to craft a site that's uniquely yours. So I'll show you like from where you can grab, from where to design, but of course you're gonna have to add your own touch. So now let's dive into the process. So let's jump right into this video. So what you're gonna need also, if you forgot to mention, if you find this helpful, please subscribe and like this video. I really appreciate it. So what you're gonna have to do here is to go to create a new site, and then here it's gonna ask you if you want to use AI or not. So we don't want to use AI. When I'm gonna click, instead of start with chat, start with AI, you're gonna select here setup without now you can click here on setup without chat, and then here you're gonna type the website you want to create. So let's say you want to create something, a sports theme or sports. I like that there's a lot of sub menus. You have a category sport, you have so many of subcategories for sport trainer. I'm gonna click on continue now. Now this is just preparing our dashboard, and it's loading our dashboard. And now here we're gonna have to, you're gonna like tell a little bit about your business. So here you're gonna have to type the name of your business, Trainer David. Okay, so here you can type your business address, Bucharest, Romania, let's say, and then I'll click on continue. You have your time zone, some days when you're available from, working hours, continue. Now services you might need for your website. If you're doing personal training, you're gonna check this. Full day training, check this. Private, maybe you're doing this as well. Open gym, continue. Now some staff members you can add. Maybe we have George and their email. George around Gmail. This is just a made up email I created, of course. Now you can add another one, Leo, and then you type there, and then you just click on continue. And here, what if you need for your business? Do you need like online payment? You can have to select if you do in-person payments. Maybe you need some, if you offer virtual sessions, check that as well. And now let's click on continue and continue with the dashboard. Now we're gonna have to actually design our website on the Wix editor. We don't use the Wix Studio. We're gonna use just Wix editor. So we have to click on design site, and then here, as I said in the title of this video, we're not going to use AI, so generate a design with AI. We're not going to pick this one. We're going to pick a template, customize a template. And also for the template, we don't use AI or something already created for us. Now I'm not going to pick any template from here. We're going to start from scratch. So we're going to click on here, blank templates. And here we have a lot of blank. Actually, we have few templates here, but with some, it's not really from scratch. So we can click on here, start from scratch. You can see we're gonna click on edit, and now we do really start from scratch. So we want to create here a website for a trainer, for a personal trainer. Well, it's adding now Wix bookings here to our website. Is also adding some apps. I'm going to show you also if you want to add some apps, a blog, wherever you want. I'll show you from where you need to go, because I was actually confused at first. It's kind of like when you start something, working with a brand new dashboard, you aren't used to it, And here it's showing you all add elements. This is called add elements. From here you can add, this is called add section. From here you can manage your pages menu. Here you can check site design, colors, apps, my business, media, and CMS, sorry. And then here I'm going to click on my business, and I'm going to show you the apps Wix added for us. So it added Wix booking and Wix pricing plans. If you want to, if you don't use later on, or just you decided that you don't use, you're not gonna use Wix bookings, you can just click on here, delete app, or Wix pricing app. You can click on here, delete app, right? And here you can also, when you click on add the apps, I like that it's showing you the manager. Here you can click on manage service as a new service, add booking elements, manage booking elements, which is pretty cool. But now I'm gonna focus on just designing the website, right? So here, if you click on find apps, you're gonna see there's a bunch of apps available for you. Also, you want to have a personal e-commerce platform, you're selling some products, you can click on here and add this actually app. You want to actually write blogs, maybe you want to write blogs to grow some traffic to your website, which is a good practice. You can share tips, tricks, you can create tutorials about how to stretch, how to, do push-ups, whatever, just as a trainer, right? Restaurant, you can add these apps to your website. I can click on here, this plus, and now Wix is gonna add this Wix blog to my website, which is pretty cool, right? Customizing, optimizing for pages, and now voila, and now I can have a blog. And you can click on here on pages, you can see all the pages you have for bookings, pages for bookings, pages for blog. Here I'm going to click on here on this, and now here I'm on this page, which is called for all the pages, Now you can click on pages and menu, and from here you can check again pages for blog and pages for booking, and now site menu. Here we have our site menu. I'm going to click on home, and this is empty. It's just our site. That is just a brand new site. Now, if you don't use Wix site search, you can actually remove this one. You can right click and delete. And also this chart icon, you can use. It's really up to you. If you like to add, if you would like, sorry, to use this chart, you can change the icon from here if you want to. Just customize settings you have, but for now I'll just right click and delete, so we can simply don't have anything from here. Now if you want to zoom in and zoom out while you're working, I'm going to click on here, and then here you can see, we can drag a little bit, so make the header. We have the header, we have a footer, and then here we have a section. So first of all, what is a header and what is a footer on any website, basically? So basically here I've actually just screenshot this, and this is the header, right? And on this header, that's is located, as you can see, at the top of each of your page, and the footer is located at the bottom of each of your page. So I don't want to get into this too much, just want to tell you that. And also the purpose behind the header is to contains like a logo, site, navigation menu. I'll show you how to add a navigation menu, and maybe a call to action button. Now the purpose for the footer is second kind of information. You can add like contact information, terms of service, and copyright notices, something like that as well. And now let's start actually. So I'll click here on the footer, on the header. I'll zoom in, and then here I can click on add element. So here I'll add an element, right? I'll add a navigation horizontal menu first, so people can navigate on my website here. So I'll move this here, and now here we have a navigation. Okay, so I can resize this, and we're gonna also need to add a logo. So we're gonna click on here and add elements, image, and upload image. Now I don't want to make this video too long now, showing you how to just create a logo. Of course, maybe you already have a logo. Let's say now this is the logo, and if in your case, sorry, so if by, I don't know, maybe you actually added the image and it's not in a circle format, I'll show you how to actually edit the image, right? Which is pretty helpful because we have this option on Wix. So let's say this is the actually logo, and to edit this image, you can click on here on crop, And now here you can click on choose a shape. I'll choose this circle, and then here I'll choose apply, and I'll resize this. And I'll actually, let's resize this, move a little bit here, this here, and now here we have the logo, and here we have the navigation. And let's see how it looks on switch to mobile. So we have now the navigation here and the menu here, and we can click on preview. People will click on this menu, this horizontal bar, and they will be able to switch, go to the booking online, to book something, or plan and pricing, and then on the home page. And then here we're gonna go back, go switch to desktop. And now here we're gonna have to click on add elements and add a strip. A strip is something you can add like columns. I'll add this like white strip, okay? And then I'll grab and extend this, and I can click on the strip, click on this strip, okay? And then you can change the color of the strip, but I like this white. It's looking good. And now I can right click and add a column, and you can manage columns now from here. You can add another one or remove the one you have, or add another one here. And now what I can do here is maybe add an image with, can also add a logo from here if you want to. Now here you have a lot of things you can work with. You have boxes, you have gallery if you want to, contacts, video, interactive, lists, a lot of things like social. If you want to add, let's say, a social here, well, you can, but I wouldn't add this here. It looks too much kind of. So here I can add, if I want, maybe the social links or not. And here, let me show you now. I'll add an image. So let's choose an image from here. Actually, I don't like this one, so I'll go back, and then here upload an image. Actually, I'll just search on Splash and something sports, okay? But I would add here if I were to have a picture with the trainer, right? So now here on this column, I'll actually add the picture. And now here I'll add a text. So I'll click on plus here, text. I'll add a heading 1, and here I can edit something about, you know, the coach trainer saying something. So here you can add that. You can, if you want to undo or redo on Wix, you can click on here, undo, and then redo. So let's click undo. And then you can move the text here, and then you can add underneath that text some this paragraph, right? You can just grab, drag, and drop. You can increase the text, the size. You can edit text here and increase the size if you want to. Like this, and you can resize back to normal. Now, another thing that you can do if you don't like this, you can also just remanage these columns. So click on manage columns and remove this one, and then just add, just have one image, but just make sure you see the face, because otherwise it's kind of like number one rule, I guess, is to just have the person face kind of like this. Doesn't look quite the way I want, but it's fine. You can also just drag this up, and you have the header. So you can click on here. So the header, change header design, fill color. You have this to 100%, or you can decrease, right? And now you can see the picture behind. And then to manage this, now we can click on here on design, and then custom design. We have here, you can check in this, just decrease this, and then maybe we can add some shadow, just a little bit. And then here, what it works is to click on design, customize this, and maybe change the color of the text. So let's change actually the text color to a different color, right? To a white color. This one. I don't want to overcomplicate this. Just something simple, right? Now, doesn't look the best. Don't really like this that much, but it's just fine to create your own website. Something, you know, simple. And now you can here add another element. And here, of course, don't forget to add your text. So you have your heading here, and then your paragraph here. You can also select hold shift, then you right click, and then here you have the toolbar, and then here make sure you align. It's gonna help you to align left and right. Pretty helpful. Sorry, excuse me. So here we have the text and the paragraph, and then here we can even add some line if we want. So here we have you can also add some buttons, decorative, this line I was talking about. So sorry. So you can add this line like so. And then another thing that you can do now is to add maybe another section. Now, of course, beforehand, there's so many things I've actually skipped. So you're gonna have to decide what kind of layout you want to sketch down the layout you're planning to create. Which I honestly didn't do. I just want to show you how to add some elements. From where you can add we can also add some sections. Let's say the about, this is actually the home page, welcome page, right? You can add a home or welcome page. You can just drag and drop this, and then you can add the picture. You can click on here, change background, and just change with the image we used before, or any kind of image you want for your brand, for your business, right? And then you can here change, click on here, container box. You want to add a container box. Here you have you have shape, you have also decorative, and then here you have different kind of like you know, basic shapes. You can add like, you know, these shapes. Or also if you're looking for something, let's say text or wherever, you can click on the search bar and then you can type text, right? Or even like container. And you have container boxes, and then here you have container boxes, my boxes, hover boxes. And hover boxes is basically, you have here an image. You can just even drag and drop an image here. So you can just drag and drop image here. And now when you click on hover, okay, so we don't add this image, and we only have this image here. Basically, I hope you can understand now. If you hover, this image is changing. Or you can even change the text. You can add animation. I don't want to make this video too long, just to show you like overall how you can edit your website if you don't use AI. Something simple. Can decrease the background here. You have the text. You have also if you have questions about designing or with Wix, just search on my YouTube channel in the search bar and you'll probably find what you're looking for, because I created a bunch of tutorials about Wix, about close to 200 tutorials. So I hope you're gonna find those here. Also, I'm planning to create tutorials on Wix Studio. And now here, this is a button, right? So with the button, even with the text, you can click on the text and link this text to a lightbox, to a phone number, to a web page, you know, maybe a YouTube channel or something. This button, you can link this button to a web page, to wherever you want. And also you can just design this button. You can click on here, customize it yourself, the text, add shadow, the color. So it's pretty cool. But I hope you found this video helpful. If you have more questions, please let me know if you have more questions about Wix. And if you find this helpful, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you find this helpful, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Take care.